Demand response helps balance electricity supply and demand more efficiently. Before, electricity came from power plants to our homes through power lines. Demand and production were higher during the day and lower at night and weekends. Electricity generation must match electricity usage by everyone. Now, with more renewable energy in the grid, it can be hard to regulate variable energy sources. Sometimes there is too much or too little electricity from renewables. For example, demand might be very high, like on hot summer days with air conditioners. There might not be enough electricity for everyone. This can cause power outages and stress on the grid. Demand response solves this by letting people voluntarily lower their electricity use during peak times. You could turn off extra lights, change your thermostat, or wait to use some appliances that are not urgent at the moment. To put it another way, imagine you are at a crowded public event and it's time to leave. However, there is only one small elevator available and too many people trying to squeeze in at once. It becomes a big challenge for the event organizers who want everyone to leave the building safely. By applying the demand response solution, they ask people to take the stairs or wait for the next elevator. The event organizers also reward those patrons who take the stairs or decide to wait with a free ticket to the next show. Demand response is like that, but for electricity. It asks you to use less power when the grid is busy and rewards you for it. This way, we can avoid blackouts and reduce carbon emissions from fossil fuels. Now imagine you are at a restaurant and want a cafe latte and chocolate cake. However, if you order an espresso instead, you are entitled to a free dessert. And you get another free dessert if you choose the lemon pie. You buy the espresso and the lemon pie and take the extra dessert home. This is an example of explicit demand response. You are given a clear incentive to change your behavior by the restaurant. The same concept applies to electricity usage. Now let's talk about implicit demand response. Imagine you want to get a flight and you notice that flying early in the morning is much cheaper than later in the day. You decide to take the cheaper option even though you will need to get to the airport earlier. In this case, the lower price of the flight has indirectly influenced your decision. Implicit demand response is similar. It describes changes in electricity usage that happen automatically or indirectly in response to certain conditions or signals. For example, some smart devices can lower their energy use or delay charging when electricity demand or prices are high. Demand response is a way to help the electricity system by changing our usage slightly when demand is very high or low, or generation is very high. This way, we can make a big difference together. For demand response to work well, consumers need a smart meter that tracks their electricity use. Consumers should also have automated tools that help them control and adjust their energy use, while still having the option to decide when to participate in demand response. With Accept's digital tools, communities can actively join the energy transition by providing their members with opportunities to participate in demand response events. Accept helps energy communities manage their flexibility, peer-to-peer supply, and the potential for households to function as virtual power plants, strengthening local power grids and contributing to a brighter future for all.